the first poll, Harrison?
So RNZ and Reid Research released a new poll this week. It still has the current coalition in power on 61 seats, assuming that there is no overhang with the Māori electorates. It did see National fall to its lowest result under Christopher Luxon's leadership of 28.7%. It was the fourth consecutive decline in this poll for National. What do we think of what's going wrong with Luxon? What's not working?
He just can't reach out to the people. It's just there's no one. I've not met a single person, not even the most diehard National fan, who thinks that they can actually relate to Luxon. He's sitting on his 28%, which is his core national support. But pretty much everyone's gone away. We've got some more news on ACT coming up, but I expect to see them surge in the next poll. New Zealand First has been taking off for a long time, stealing a lot of national voters, but also Labour voters. And I don't think Winston Peters himself is some super popular guy. He just has a personality and can attract people, which Luxon doesn't, and Luxon can't. But the question is, I don't think that National can change their leader. I think Luxon's in now for this election, and if they get through, they've got their coalition partners to thank.
They had their chance end of last year with Bishop, and then also earlier this year in April with the vote of confidence. But the National MPs, National Caucus, clearly think Luxon is their guy to lead them. He did run a decent enough campaign in 2023. He ran a very, what I thought was an American-style rally cry campaign. But sort of speaking on New Zealand First, they've risen to 11.5%, their highest result in this poll since 2017. So since the 2017 election, this is their highest result in this poll. What's Winston Peters doing well, I think?
Well, he's just capitalising on real issues. And whether or not people love his policies, the policies are around what people care for. And he's also been able to back down where they admit that they've got it wrong. You've seen him propose two very unpopular bills, the Conservation Amendment Bill and the Fisheries Amendment Bill, both of which had popular backlash and both of which New Zealand First reacted to within a week and did change. So as much as there are unpopular bills coming from New Zealand First, quite a few of them actually, they are willing to change them, which you saw that ACT wasn't, for example, with its Treaty Principles Bill. No. And National just hasn't proposed any major bill like that.
Nothing really too contentious.
No. Which is they're acting like almost like a centrist party. You see ACT is sitting at 7.8%. They had a drop-off earlier in the year. They've been sitting at that level for a while.
It's usually where they float around that 8-9% area.
The Greens are all the way up to 10.3%, which is not a big improvement on the last poll, but they're still sitting quite high for the Greens. And if they carry that through to the election, they'd be very happy. Te Pāti Māori is sitting at 2.3%. They ride on their election seats.
They don't care about the party. They don't care about the party vote. They want the electorate. They want the electorates.